you did that.
I was too.
Hey, it's live now. Woo, woo, woo.
Oh, is it live?
It's showing on my end, yeah.
Well, it's going to do that weird thing where it goes slower on my end, and it's going to sign me in,
and then we're going to have the same weird intro like last time.
One day.
I like it. It's fine.
In a snap.
Yay! Well, shoot, episode 3 now. Boop boop.
Episode 3. Like I'm excited. Okay, we're almost fully loaded on this end, so
Yay.
One more minute. Just want to mute this. What kind of backstory do we need to like maybe say while people are doing that, like to catch you up? If you
this is
episode 3 of Rune, with have we introduced ourselves yet? With like I'm excited. Oh, I hear my voice. We're almost fully loaded on this end, so one. Okay, that has been muted.
See,
my whole attention is right here and right now.
Yes, I guess we could do intros because even though it does state our names right over there.
Oh, it does. Well, then never mind. They can just read.
Like I'm identifiable. It's there. It's good enough.
Really care,
right?
You'd read.
Aw, what if they? Okay, no. My name is Sandra. We'll say it out loud just in case.
And I'm Santosh.
And we're here, and we're doing this right now.
We are doing it. We are doing art inspired by the runes we drew, but the runes we draw each week. And I drew last week's Rido.
Dun, 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 dun.
Right, Rido. As we've discussed, sort of the adulting rune of doing the things that have to be done, that need to be done, regardless of how enjoyable you may perceive them to be at any given.
But at the same flip side, journey vacation time as well. You know what? The chariot comes to mind.
But it's in my art.
Ooh, like the chariot. Like when you go into tarot, it's still kind of like, yeah, you've got your adult stuff, you got your vacation stuff, but at the same time, you still got to be an adult on that vacation. Like, there's no escaping responsibilities here.
You got to keep up with tickets and
always there.
And all those things.
I mean, no vacation is truly relaxing.
Right. Although I feel like the formula is schedule yourselves a couple of days on either end. A couple of days to get into it, to have fun, and then a couple of days out. Otherwise, you're just rushing. And
I know. And my favorite parts of it are the days, decompression time, but then also the get ready time. Mm-hmm. So when you have that extra buffer, sweet spot. Sweet spot. Where are we?
Going to be my segue.
Sorry. Am I starting this one?
I think you are, because I drew.
Yes.
So you
okay. Then I'll start.
No, I can just sit back.
Oh my God. Yes. Okay. So I did make something fantastic. It did get done. And the backstory of this is I was gifted. So I mentioned last episode that I was starting a new job and I got gifted a broken mug as a welcome. They had a whole shipment of mugs that came in because it's just like it's starting, like it hasn't opened yet. So there were some, mugs down, and I was given one that was like the least broken, and I was like, I'm going to keep this because I'm going to make art from this for Rido. Like I saw it had to happen. So it's a coffee mug, and I painted it to be a vacation coffee mug.
Ooh.
With little palm trees.
Ooh.
So you can't even tell there was a broken piece.
That's what I was going to say. Which piece was broken? I can't even tell.
It was a nick right here that was like chunked out, man. So I just done painted over it. Nice. And then this beauty came into, I liked the thought of mixing work and vacation theme. Because this is very much
on brand with this room.
Very much coffee mug. And because I painted it the way I painted, I don't know if I'll ever actually be able to drink coffee out of this. So I might end up upcycling it for something else at some point. Maybe a vase. We'll vase it up.
Plant holder, pens. I mean, your choices are endless.
Yeah. So like, I also don't really want to put my lips on paint. So I'm thinking I'll end up just making this more of a decorative piece. Maybe I'll take it back into work and throw some pins in it and be like, hey, I made something out of that. And it'll sit on my desk forever. But I like the combo thing I did here. And it was actually my first time really kind of doing palm trees. I've never done a palm tree before.
I love those colors together as well.
Yeah, it's got like the black and then the gold leaf because I'm a gold leaf whore. And just that shine, man. And then like I wanted to do pink. Just to kind of be reminiscent of like a beautiful sunset without having to paint a whole bunch. Because you got to think, man. You got to think. In the style, it's kind of corporate. This is a corporate vacation.
Gotcha.
Look at that. Minimalist corporate. Yeah. Very on brand.
Got that mug at a seminar. I got it.
Yeah. I went to a conference. This is what I got. Like, that's the vacation, was that conference. So, nice. So that's what I did, man. And you know, I would have loved to have done more, but this is as much as you were going to get.
Right.
Hey.
There's only so much we can eke out of a week. So,
you know, if I added more, it wouldn't have been nearly as corporate. So you're welcome.
Yeah. I laugh about like journey and gold, and those things came in. So, may I? Are you done with yours?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead, please. Oh my God.
I found yellow pages from like freaking like 2015 or something like that. And I was like, what? I have to use the pages. This also, I'll tell you what that says in a second. But can you tell that the wings are made out of the clear screen of bills?
Well, now you can, but I missed that first.
Right, and this was a different bill that I chopped off the bottom, and I wrote 42 on there. You can actually see 42 in ink behind there, but it's harder to read. But 42 on there, needed to balance out, come out of the frame a little bit. 42 because that's the average upper lifespan of a honeybee worker in days in the summer. They're lucky to make it to 42 days. And that just really told me about, you know, like when I think about adulting, I'm like, damn, a bee gets 42 days. Look what all it does. Maybe I could do a little something too. So that's the essence of what I did. It's just
perfect.
And, paint pen. Oh, and then you can kind of see when I get the gold in there that there is a honeycomb pattern in gold.
There, I see it. Yes.
Yeah, there you go. Now you can kind of.
Oh my God, that's so cute. Holy shit, that's so different than what I would have expected. And I love that.
I don't like that it looks angry. that's my least favorite part, but yeah. Oh, and I also clear shellac this, so the backside is showing through as well. It's yeah, found the freaking yellow pages sitting in a pile of things to burn / shred / get rid of. And I thought,
dude, no, that's awesome.
That shit. Why don't I use some of that this time? So
hell yeah.
Bills, things that you have to do. Nothing more quintessential like work until you die than a bee. And you know,
we're all channeling that honeybee right now.
Right, but now I'm going to move my Rido feelings more into dance. So instead of speak to people, dance at them and let them know what you're doing.
Yeah, shake your butt and buzz a little bit.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. I feel like the buzz,
but you know,
the most honeybee you can channel, and then also just die in 42 days. Like
on the higher end in summer, longer lifespan apparently in the winter for them.
Okay, all right. Well, because they're working so hard in that heat, you know what I mean?
Born a little fatter, I think, from the research. So they can.
And global warming, like.
But yeah,
and us as humans killing them. Like,
I liked it enough to actually put my signature on there down there in the corner. So
I think it's great. Like, honestly, 10 out of 10, man. 10 out of 10.
It's
doing it.
Random and abstract. And I wondered if I should have made the bee body out of different pieces. But like you said, this is what you get. It could have scaled up a couple more notches.
Dude, we do this every time. We're always like, there should be more. I wanted more to it, but like,
there's no more week in a week. Sorry.
This is one of the reasons why we do it. It's called Extreme Art Edition.
Art now. That is our
Art now. Doesn't matter if it's not finished. You're showing it.
Doesn't matter if you want to do it. Thanks, Rhino. Do it anyway.
Do it anyway, man. That's the point. It's nice to have a deadline, and it's nice to just be like, well, this is what this is. And this is why I did it this way. And this is what it could have been. Concept, man.
Here's how it could have been.
Here, let me describe to you what I was envisioning. One time for one of these runes, I want to be like, this is just a concept piece where I'm going to talk about what I wanted to do. And that's the art, was this.
And I might show you a tool or two that I was planning on using. And
yeah. The plans, the color schemes, just walk somebody through it. And then whatever you're imagining is the art I just made.
Oh, I love it. You got to get in their minds.
Love it. Well, shit, I guess now we can draw. Let me move my coffee mug here. All right.
Time for the next room.
All right. Do a little shake, little shake. Stir it around. See what's going on here. All right. I'm going to look right in the camera so you know I'm not picking it. Hagalaz.
Hagalaz.
Okay. So one of the major players, I'm going to have to say right now. So I think we had a dark hole situation with Hagalaz where you can go into the void. Yeah, that was a void based rune. So I think you're just dealing with overcoming some obstacles to get out of the void, because it's easy to fall into it. Maybe there's some tests, I think. Do you get tested during this time?
It seems like the other end of self-betterment. When you try to better yourself, you get tested.
Right. Which, I mean, it's different. It's a lot different than Isa's kind of like theme of being frozen into it and then like learning from that stillness. I think this one's a lot more active. So, I mean, there is some scariness to Hagalaz, like real fear of the void. At least from what I remember of Hagalaz. Because remember when I did that rune casting board? And so you could just cast it on the board, and Hagalaz was one of the major sides, because like you could do so much in that void. And I'm not super excited to be in Hagalaz this week.
But it's better to get all these ones out of the way first. Dude, I think it bodes well for like 20 weeks from now. Like we're going to be having a great time.
Yeah, like there's going to be a part where we're just like, good time. And I'm really, you know what? I'm glad it's Hagalaz. I'm going to go ahead and throw some positive energy at this void real quick. And then maybe I'll learn more from it to where it's not as consuming into the abyss, you know? Like maybe I'll learn some other aspects that I have not before. And then I'll also figure out what I did last time and see what kind of changes would happen from a few years ago when we did it to now revisiting it and different life circumstances. So like,
I have a vague memory of this being associated with the Ganunga Gap, that void between fire and ice. I think I'm gonna have to look that up too, but that's itching at the back of my brain.
Yeah, I feel like I could know more off the back of my hand. Like I should know more at this point.
No.
But we are buzzword heavy sometimes when it comes down to it, when you're just like,
and us doing this is becoming more familiar with them. You're addressing the problem literally right now. Like we do this because we need a little refresher, you know.
And what better way to do it than like live when you've got to like just talk about it immediately.
Pretty much. But we've done it, and we've done it again.
Yeah. All right. So I guess we're good. We'll reconvene and see what happens.
Okay. If I end up closing the thing, we'll talk later.